A lot of people want to know, how do you control the conversation? In a sales presentation or process, how do you get control? And it's an interesting thing because the way you see most people get control is that all they do is speak. Oh, you know what's really great? I'll show you what you're going to really love. You're going to love this about this, that, and the other thing. Oh, when you look at the computer screen, it's going to do all these things. It's going to do all these functions. Hold on. Don't do it like that because that doesn't work. You will lose your prospect within 90 seconds. The best way to control any conversation is with questions, leading questions with intent. So if you're trying to get to, for example, let's say this is a timeline of a sale. At the beginning, here you are, you've thought about what it is that I want. What I want is to go through this process, and at the end, I want to have happy me, I want to have happy them. And we're loving, we've given them great value, they said yes, and it all started with intent and leading questions. So when you start the process, you'll ask what we call open-ended questions, like how did you get into this business? That allows an open answer, kind of a free-range kind of answer. And then they might talk all day about how they got into this business, and you want to wrangle them at some point by asking them a little closer to a yes kind of question, like, oh, okay. For example, after I've asked them about their business, and by the way, when you ask them these things, they expose their hot buttons. They tell you what they love and are passionate about. When you ask these sorts of questions, you go, oh, okay, well, what do you like about, let's say I want to take the place of a service or product they already buy. And I go, okay, what do you like about the service I want to replace? And they go, oh, I really like that it does this, that, and the other thing. And I go, okay, what if you could have it work a little bit differently, how would that work? Now you're so controlling the conversation, and you're headed to this point because you're asking them things that you're going to then solve and make better in their world. And then so you go, oh, okay, so if I could do that, would that help you? That's a very closed-ended question. That's either a yes or a no, and that brings us right to here. And you go, okay, so then you start talking about it a little bit more, maybe some other features, advantages, and benefits, and you go, okay, does that make dollars and cents then? Yes. So you want a couple of these yeses along the way. And what we've done is, in this whole process, is we've gone about it with intent, we've led, we've asked open-ended questions to build rapport and expose those hot buttons. Then we ask closed-ended questions to get yeses along the way, all by design, all laid out, and this is how the people that make all the money, this is what they do. At the end, your client feels good because you asked them about all this stuff rather than telling them what's good for their business. They had an integral part in helping design what they bought. They love it, and it really works slick.